Hey, greetings from Texas. All right, today we are going to look at and install the Starknight MT Polaris Ranger one-piece ventilated windshield. Now, they sent it to me, asked if I would do an installation video, so pretty much everything I've done is off the instructions. It's really hot here in Texas, so I hope I last. I'm already sweating and I haven't even started. So I'm not going to be able to do to drive around with it. My Polaris is up for maintenance, so it's not drivable right now. Two main reasons um, why I want a windshield, or wanted a windshield. Now I have one, but mostly in the summertime, I have to take my trash a mile out to the highway, and when I'm usually doing that at night in the summertime, we have bugs. So when I'm driving down to the highway with no windscreen, the bugs fly toward the light, fly toward my lights, and they smack you in the face, and it hurts. The second reason is when I'm taking my trash out in the wintertime, it can get down to 20 degrees, 30 sometimes, and I need that to break that cold wind off of me. So those are the two primary reasons I wanted a windshield. The ventilation in the summertime, I think is kind of moot because my cab's fully open, so there's air coming around. Even if you have a windshield, it's going to eddy around, back around on you, although this does have those two air vents out in front. So let's do the installation and see how it goes. Here's the windshield. This is how it was shipped to me. I have a box at a UPS store. Anyway, it arrived like this. Hopefully everything's inside. So let's unbox it and find out. Before I went any further, I just took it out to my Ranger, made sure that it's going to fit my model. It looks like everything's here. There's the windshield. Now leave that blue protective cover, a protective film on the windshield during installation, and only remove it when you have to. So we got the metal mount, looks like window trim. We got the roll bar mounts. Two of those are air scoops. I don't know what the other one is. We have our hardware, it looks like, and our instructions. Okay, I read the instructions. I'm not going to have an issue with my roof because there are 6 mounts for the vertical roll bar. You have hardware for the top strip and also the vents. I am going to use to trim, there's a metal stiffener in the weather trim. I'm going to use these shears. Then I have a 10mm wrench to hold the back of the nut. And they actually provide you with a hex key with a Phillips head. So if you look at the trim, you can see that piece of metal. Now that's going to go on the outside of the windshield. We're going to do the weather stripping first. This is the outside of the windshield. Let's flip it over here. Now the instructions say to remove the film on both sides, but I'm just going to peel it back from where I'm working at the time. There's clear film on the outside of the windshield. It fits on fairly easy. We're going to attach a stiffener on the inside of the windshield. Your hardware for the stiffener is the screw, the nut, and this rubber spacer washer. So we're going to start with this center hole. So these are on. Now the slot on this stiffener is oval, so just hand tighten it so you can move this back and forth if you need to. Once you get them all in place, then go ahead and tighten them up. So next it's time to install the vents. Now we're on the inside of the windshield again. This is the scoop for the outside. That's going to go here. And this is a vent, so you can control the flow. Okay, so what I did is I attached that with only 2 screws very loosely until I could tighten it. So I'm going to flip this over. And now I could put in the rest of these screws. All I have left to do is tighten those top bolts, and then we'll get ready to mount it to the Polaris. The final step for getting your window on is putting it in place. But this actually takes 2 people. So what I did is I got it up here and I put on one of the clamps. The only important part to remember is this flap needs to be on the outside, just like this one. So I struggled, got this one up just to kind of hold it into place. It's best if you have 2 people, but this is kind of a workaround. Let's see if the hood goes up with no problem. No problem there. There it is. And then what I would do after you get it on, just drive it around a little bit and then snug things up. But it should rest firmly here on the bottom. And here's the view from the driver's seat. Okay, folks, it is hot. All right, that is the installation process. It's really simple. If you follow the instructions, this was really well thought out. I really didn't have any issues, although I did at one point start putting on the vents on the wrong side of the windshield, but that was easy to resolve, and that's kind of my fault, not paying attention. Anyway, is it worth it? I think it is. And for me, it's just something I'm gonna really value as time goes on. So if you have any comments or questions, put them down below. I'll have a product link. There should be a discount code in the video description if you want to order one. They make several different kind of windshields. I think this one is the most ideal for me. Anyway, check out my other Polaris videos. If you have any comments or questions, leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Much appreciated.